Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Modular Arrows by MD88 Keys, or as I like to call them, Dr. Piano. And here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit from 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region, which is a box in this case. We have modular lines, where every 3 cells on a teal line must include a digit from each mod 3 set, which is 147, 258, or 369. And if you have a numeric keyboard, it's basically the digits in your left column, which is 147, the digits in your central column, which is 258, and the digits in your right column, which is 369. And those also correspond to digits that can be, if divided by 3, give you a remainder of 1 for 147, give you a remainder of 2 for 258, and give you a remainder of 0 for 369. Hence, that's why it's called modular lines, because if you take them modulo 3, you will get the same remainder for the sets. Teal lines are also arrows. Digits on an arrow sum to the number in the attached circle. So, basically, for example, these 2 digits must sum up to what this digit is. All while, again, so let's just assume there was no modular line aspect of this. If this were, say, 5 and 3, this would have to be 8. But obviously, you also have to take into account the modular line aspect of it. But this is how a regular arrow works. And digits may repeat on an arrow. So yeah, that's all that information. Note, circle cells are on teal lines and must follow the mod 3 rule. Obviously, circle cells are not part of an arrow, since they are the sum of the other digits. So that means the circle must also follow the modular line constraint. But obviously you can't sum up to itself, right? So the sum of these 3 digits here must sum up to that cell, etc., etc. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay. The one thing that stands out to me is this long line here. Anytime you have an arrow with a very long line, that's usually very constrained. These 3 digits, again, must include a digit each from 147, 258, and 369. So this is guaranteed to be some sort of 1, 2, 3 at minimum. So that adds up to 1, 2, 3, which adds up to 6. And this is at minimum 1 and 2, which adds up to 9 at minimum. Therefore, and that's the only digit we can have here then. So this must be 9, which is in the modular set 0, mod 3. So this must be 3 here, and these are a 1, 2 pair. This digit is a sum of 3 unique digits. And it could be 6, 7, 8, or 9, right? This is the sum of 3 unique digits. It's 6, 7, 8, or 9. This is greater than at least 4 other digits, so this must be 5 through 9. This is the sum of 3 unique digits. It's 6, 7, 8, or 9. Where is 9 in this left central box? It cannot be on an arrow, because 9 can never be on an arrow, because 9 plus another... It cannot be on a multi-length arrow, I should say. 9 on a multi-length arrow plus another digit is never a single digit. So 9 can't be here because 9 in the column, can't be on the arrow, can't be on the arrow, so 9 has to be one of these two digits in this left central box. That eliminates 9 from being here. So this must be 6, 7, or 8, which means this is 1 through 5 at minimum. And you cannot have another 1 modulo 3 in this set of 3 digits. So it could be 1, it cannot be 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 4 because those are not 3 distinct different modular sets. It could be 1, 2, 3. It cannot be 1, 2, 4. I think this has to be 6 then. 1, 2, 3. Yes, this can't add up to 9. To add up to 7 is 1, 2, 4, but then you'd have 2 from the same modular set in this set of 3 cells. I forgot to give an example of that, but anyways, it should be fairly obvious, hopefully. It cannot be 1, 2, 4. It cannot be 1, 2, 5 because 2 and 5 are in the same modulo set. And it can't be 1, 3, 4 because 1 and 4 again are in the same modulo set. So this must be 1, 2, and 3, which forces this to be 6. So this cannot be 6 here. Where's the 9 in column 2? Can't be here because of the 9 in the column. Can't be on the arrows. Can't be on the arrow here. So it must be one of these two digits here. So this is 6. 1, 2, and 3 are here. This is 2 unique digits, which must be adding up to another digit. That's a minimum of 4 and 5. So this must be, which adds up to 9, and that's the maximum our digit can be. So this is guaranteed to be 9, and it has to be with 4 and 5. So this is 4, and that's 5. This must be modulo 1 modulo, or 2 modulo 3, because 5 is 2 modulo 3. So this is cannot be 2, so this has to be 8, which makes that 1, which makes this 2, which makes that 1. Since this is 2 modulo 3, we have a 1 modulo 3, 0 modulo 3, this must be 2 modulo 3, so that's 2, that's 1. This cannot be 1 here. Remaining digits in this box are 6 and 7. 6 can't be here because there's 6 in the row, or the column, so this is 6 and that's 7. This can't be 6 or 8. Again, if you have 7 here, you cannot have 1, 2, 4 here, adding up to 7, because 1 and 4 are in the same modulo set. So this can't be 7, this is 9, and this is 1, 2, and cannot. This has to be. So it's cannot be 1, 2. It could be 1, 2, 6. Cannot be 1. It could be 1, 3, 5 also. Huh. So these digits, this digit has to be specifically 3 or 4. Cannot be 3 because that's the same modulo set as 9. So this has to be 4, which forces this to be 2 and 3. This must be 2 because we have a 1 modulo 3 and a 0 modulo 3, so this must be 2 modulo 3, and therefore this is 3. So 2 and 3, this 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 2, which means this can't be 2. The 3 has to be, this is 0 modulo 3, 2 modulo 3, this must be 1 modulo 3, so that's 1, that's 3. This is at minimum 4. I think this has to be 4 or 6. This is 2 unique digits adding up to another digit. It cannot be 5 and 6 at minimum. It has to guarantee to have a 1. So this is 1. This must be a 1 modulo 4. Sorry, 1 modulo 3 set. So this cannot be 4. Then this has to be 6. Because it cannot be 4 here because this forms a set of 3. This has to be a 1 modulo 4, so this is 1, 4, 7. Therefore, this can't be 1 modulo 3. So it can't be 1, 4, 7. Therefore, it can't be 4. It's 6 then, because it can't be 1, 2, and 3 or 5. Therefore, to add up to this digit, it has to be 1 and 2. So this is 1, 2, and that's 9, which makes this an 8. and these are the same modulo sets, so that works. This is 2 modulo 3, so it's 5 or 8. And then this is 1 modulo 3. It cannot be 1, so it has to be 4 and 5. So this is 4 and 5. Remaining digits in row 4 are 3 and 7. This can't be 3 because of 3 in the column or box, so this is 7, that's 3. Remaining digits in this box have to be 5 and 6. This can't be 5 because of 5 in the row, so that's 6 and 5. Remaining digits in row 5 are 7 and 8. That's fine. Remaining digits in row 6 are 4 and 9. That's fine. Again, this cannot be 1, 2, 4 because that has the same, the 1 and 4 are in the same modulo set, so no 7. Cannot be 1, 2, 5, adding up to 9, 8, because 2 and 5 are in the same modulo set. 1, 3, 4 doesn't work because 1 and 4 are in the same modulo set. So this can't be 8. This is 6 or 9 here. And this has to be guaranteed. It could be 1 or 4. This is the 3 modulo. Sorry, the 0 modulo 3 here. Has to match here because this is 6 or 9. And that's 0 modulo 3. This can't be 3 or 9. This is 6, so this must be 1 and 2. 2 can't be here because of the... Sorry, 1 can't be here because 1 in the column. So that's 2, that's 1. That adds up to 9, which eliminates 9 here, so it's 4 and 9. 9 can't be on the arrow. Where's the 9 in column 4? Cannot be any of these cells because the 9's in the box. Can't be on the arrow, so it must be 9 here. We have 9. Where's the 9 in this upper right-hand box? Cannot be here. Cannot be here. Cannot be here or here. So this must be 9 there. Let's see. This 9 eliminates 9 here, so this must be a 9 here. These cannot contain 3 and 6, obviously, to add up to 9. Cannot be 1, 8 here. Cannot be 3, 6. So this is 2, 7 if this is 2 and that's 7. Or this is 4, 5. This could be 1, 8 if... Actually, where is the 1 in this lower left box? Cannot be here. Cannot be here. Can't be here or here. So it must be here. So this is 1 and 8 adding up to 9. This is a 2 mod 3. So this has to be 2 mod 3 here. So that's 2 and 5. This is 4 and 7 then. So either of those work. We have 6 digits in column 2. The remaining digits are 3, 6, and 7. And this can't be 6, so this is 3 and 7 here. This is 3, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7. Remaining digits in column 5, we have 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 cannot be on the arrow. Actually, yeah, where's a 2 in column 4? Can't be here because 2 in the box. These are filled out, so this must be 2 here. 2 and 7 cannot add up to 9 because we have a 9 in the row. So it's 2, 4 adding up to 6. Or it cannot be 2, 6 adding up to 8 because 2 and 8 are in the same modulo set. 2 mod 3. So this must be 2, 4, and 6. Which eliminates 4 and 6 in the same box. That's not right. 6 has to be one of those 2 here. This has to be 7, 8, and 5 remaining, and 7 and 8 cannot be here because of 5. Sorry, 5 can't be here because of 5 in the row. So this is 7 and 8. That makes this a 5. Remaining digit in column 6 is a 3, so that's 3. Remaining digits in row 2 are 6, 7, and 8. This can't be 6 or 7, so this is 8, which makes this 7, which makes that 6. That 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 8. Okay. Remaining digits in column 7. We have 2, 3, and 4. 4 cannot be either of these cells because of the 4 in the box, so this must be 4 here. 2 can't be here because of the 2 in the row, so this is 3, which makes that 2. This 6 eliminates 6 here. This can't be 7 because of 7 in the column, so this is 8, which makes this a 6. Remaining digits in row 9. We have 5 and 7. So this is 5 or 7 here. This is 5 or 7. So in this left central box, sorry, lower left box, this is guaranteed to be 5 or 7. This is either 2, 7 or 4, 5, which means one of these digits must be 5 or 7. So this cannot be 5 or 7, it's 3, which means this can't be 3 and this can't be 3. This can't be 6 either because of the 6 in the row. So this is 7, which makes this 6. Because of the 5, 7 pair, essentially, in the column here, this digit cannot be 5 or 7. It's 2 or 4. And it cannot be 2 because of the 2 in the column, so this is 4, which makes this 7 and 2, adding up to 9. This is 5, that's 7. Okay. This 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 8 and 7. Remaining digits in column 1, we have 4 and 8. 4 can't be here because 4 in the row, so that's 8 and 4. Remaining digits in column 3 are 3 and 5. 3 can't be here because 3 in the row, so this is 5 and 3. That leaves in row 1 the remaining digit of 1. In row 3, the remaining digit of 7. In column, I guess we should do column 4. We have 4 and 5 remaining. This can't be 4 because of the 4 in the row, so that's 5 and 4. Column 8, we have 3 and 5 remaining. This can't be 3 because 3 in the row, so it's 5 and 3. That leaves this as a 8 and this as a 7. And that's a solution to it. So fairly straightforward, as long as you know modular lines fairly well. It's pretty restrictive for what you can do with the arrows too. So that is pretty straightforward. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.